Hello everybody, SuperLPbro here for the final battle in the Litheo region. This is versus the champion Xenon. And this is it. Do or die. Last ditch. Alright, so he brings this team of Miltank, Umbreon, Charizard, Hitmontop, SuperLPbro, and Flygon. Based on this team, I'm expecting it to be Charizard X. I brought Scizor, Venusaur, Hydreigon, Cloyster, Mega SuperLPbro, and Chansey to round up my lineup. I originally was going to switch out SuperLPbro for Charizard Y, but I decided to put Mega SuperLPbro because I've only used him twice, and both times he served me really well. And Charizard Y has been my Mega like almost every time, so I thought I'd mix it up. And it turns out to work really well because based on his team, he doesn't have his Venusaur. And I'm assuming he doesn't have Charizard X, so he doesn't really have a good counter to SuperLPbro. Anyway, I lit up with Scizor, he lit up with Flygon. I don't want to take a Flamethrower, so I switched to Chansey. But he's going to switch to Hitmontop, and then now he's going to switch, and I'm going to switch again. It's just all a bunch of switches the first couple turns. Anyway, so I'm going to switch out again, and then he's going to hit me up with a Foul Play, which really sucks. Because this shows him that I'm choice banded, and then now I have to hope that a Bug Bite will one-shot it. But I predict a switch, so I go for knockoff, and then, yeah. So now I'm going to switch out into Chansey, who can take foul plays for days. But he reveals the Swagger. I hate Swagger so much. Anyway, so he goes into his Bahamut, which is his Charizard X, and then Chansey's going to hit itself, because confusion, yeah. I don't want to deal with the confusion, so I'm going to switch into SuperLPbro. SuperLPbro is my main physical wall anyway, so yeah. Anyway, he is going to reveal the Charizard X and set up a sub. I'm going to reveal my Mega SuperLPbro, and I'm just going to go on ahead and go for a Calm Mind. Maybe try to set up an early game sweep. But before I can start setting up, I really need to destroy that sub. Because otherwise, he could start racking up the damage, and then that could be deadly. So, I need to break the sub. So at +1, I'm just going to go for the Scald, and it will take down the sub. And him at +1 is just going to go for a Dragonfly, and that does a lot. I'm not sure if I could have taken another one, it would have been close. But anyway, I'm just going to restore or heal back up to almost full, and I'm just going to go for another Scald, try to deal some good damage to Charizard, but it's going to switch out into Umbreon, and it's not going to do anything. So now I'm going to go ahead and switch out, because I don't want to deal with the Swagger Foul Play, and Chansey can handle that pretty well to an extent, with Toxic and whatnot. And then so now he's just going to switch out because he doesn't want to get poisoned. And he's going to send a Hitmontop who can easily take care of this Chansey. I am going to hit myself again. And he's going to double into Miltank, predicting my switch out into Venusaur. Yeah, when did Venusaur take close combat? I don't want Venusaur to get paralyzed, but I am expecting a Stealth Rock to come out, so I'm going to go into Scizor, and with Scizor I'm just going to go straight for the Choice Banded Superpower. It hits everything hard on his team except that SuperLPbro, but so he goes into Charizard, expecting to take it, and then I'm going to get a hit off, and that just takes it out, right off the bat. There goes the Charizard. That was his best chance at taking down my SuperLPbro. If he could get a couple Dragonets up, he could likely 2 or 3 shot my SuperLPbro, which is deadly. But with that out of the way, SuperLPbro has free reign. He's gonna reveal he's a choice Scarfed Hydreigon or Flygon, because that's definitely Scarf damage right there. And then it goes into words. Alright, so he goes into Umbreon because Umbreon's his second best chance to take down SuperLPbro with Swagger Foul Play. And I don't want to deal with that because that's actually quite deadly. I mean, if he gets 2 Swagger set up, SuperLPbro is in deep trouble. So I'm just gonna switch into Venusaur, because Venusaur can take a foul play fairly well. And then I'm just gonna, I want this Umbreon to sleep. I don't care if it puts my Venusaur to sleep, I want this Umbreon to sleep so I can deal with it. So he sees this and he's gonna switch into Slowbro. And I am gonna land the Sleep Powder. And unfortunately he has the Lumberry. So I'm just gonna go for it again, and I miss, and he's going to take me out with a Psyshock. That sucks. Now, Chansey can handle Slowbro very well, and I just want the Poison Mist then. And he sees that, and he's gonna go into Flygon to take the Toxic, which is fine. I don't mind poisoning the Flygon. It would have been better to poison Slowbro, but that's alright. And he's gonna go for an Earthquake. And if I didn't know already, that's definitely Scarf damage. Yeah, Choice Band would be doing a lot more. So yeah, this Chansey can easily handle Flygon. And he's gonna go back into Hitmontop, and I am gonna go for the double Toxic, but miss. I am definitely not staying in on that, and Slowbro will come in and take that close combat like a champ. Now, I'm just gonna go straight for a Scald, I believe. So with that defense drop, that would have done a lot of damage to Hitmontop. But I am gonna hit the Miltank, and that is gonna do about a quarter, which is kind of nice. But at this point, I don't want Slowbro to get paralyzed. So Chansey can easily take the paralysis because he has Natural Cure. She has Natural Cure. And after that, Xenon's gonna go into Flygon. I expected him to switch into Flygon, expecting me to go for a Toxic, so I will straight for the Seismic Toss, and this does pan out in my favor. Right here, I'm just gonna Soft Whale to scout what he's gonna do. He does go for the Outrage, and that does not even do half. Like, what is this? Chansey has base 5 defense. It's OP. I don't understand. Anyway. He's gonna lock himself to Outrage, and I'm just gonna finish it off with Seismic Toss. And then that plus Poison will take down the Flygon. And then upon Flygon going down, my Scizor can outspeed everything on the field except that Hitmontop. Which is good to know, because I can just, if I get set up properly, I can swoop the Scizor. And right here, once again, I'm just gonna go in Slowbro and take that close combat, because I mean that's the only move he's revealed at this point. I don't know if he's like a choice set or not or what. Anyway, he's just gonna swap and go into Umbreon, just like with what's been going on for the whole battle. And I'm just gonna heal up back to full. And right here, I'm tired of switching between Chansey and Slowbro, so I'm just gonna go into Scizor. Scizor's gonna take the Swagger, and I'm gonna be at +3, including the Choice Band. This is really bold and really stupid, because there are 2 turns where Scizor can hit himself in confusion, and I believe it's a 50% chance, so likely I will, and I believe if Scizor hits himself, he'll just die to the confusion. Anyway, I just go for a Bug Bite, because it hits everything hard except the Hitmontop, but even so, it almost knocks out the Hitmontop. And if he's max HP, then that wouldn't have knocked him out. But if he's max speed, it may have been able to take him out. Anyway, he's gonna go for the Sucker Punch, trying to take down this Scizor. But I'm gonna go into Slowbro predicting that. And he's just gonna switch out because he's got nothing to deal with Slowbro. I am gonna get the burn on the Scald. It is gonna burn myself, which in a way is nice, because that foul play is not gonna be doing that much. But with that in mind, the residual damage, I really don't like taking that residual damage. And even with the burn, he can just stack up Swaggers, and Foul Play will be doing just as much damage as before. So, in the end, I just decide to, I'm gonna heal up here, and then I'm just gonna switch out and get rid of the confusion. And yeah, I'm gonna switch out into Chansey, and then heal off this burn. So I really just don't want the residual damage. Even with the Foul Play drop in damage, I just don't think it's worth it to be having that residual damage. And yeah, so Chansey's gonna come in, And he's gonna go in and throw out another swagger because that foul play damage is not high enough. And Chansey is going, so yeah, I'm gonna go for the aromatherapy here just to heal off my burn, just so I don't have to deal with it. And he's gonna go into Hitmontop, or no, he's gonna go into Slowbro. And then after that, after I get off the aromatherapy, I'm just gonna go for a Toxic. This poisoning the Slowbro will be very nice, but I miss again. And then he's gonna go for Psyshock, and that does not do enough, so he's gonna have to switch. Alright, here, I'm just gonna try to stay in with Chansey and try to take down this Umbreon. One more Seismic Toss will take it down, but I'm predicting a Protect, so I'm just gonna go to Scizor. But he swaggers. Despite the move I made before, I'm not gonna risk it again, and I'm just gonna switch out into Chansey. And I'm just gonna try it again. Go for Seismic Toss and try to take this thing out. Now, with the burn, it might be enough, but he lives with 1 HP, or 9 HP, I believe. And yeah. So he's just gonna swagger again, and I'm getting really lucky I'm not hitting myself right here. Now right here he has to wish. If I don't hit myself in fusion, I will knock him out. However, I do hit myself. Now I'm just thinking he's gotta protect, so I'm gonna switch out to Slowbro, but of course he doesn't protect, he's just gonna go for a foul play. So that was annoying. I had 2 chances I could have taken him out, but instead I predicted the protect, and at this point I am again tired of just switching between Chansey and Slowbro, and I see a good opportunity to switch to Hydreigon, because he can take that foul play like nothing. Like honestly, I don't know why I didn't switch into Hydreigon earlier. I don't know, maybe I just wasn't thinking about it, but had I done it, I could have maybe shortened this battle a little bit. Anyway, I'm just gonna go for a Draco Meteor, try to deal as much damage as possible to whatever, and that nearly takes out the Slowbro. Had I been Choice Specs, it would have taken down the Slowbro. And that is unfortunate. I almost put the Specs on it, but I decided to keep the Scarf to maybe outspeed Flygon and Charizard. But, well, it's all good. And even at -2, that Draco Meteor does quite a bit to Miltank. But now I'm gonna switch into Chansey, and because I really don't want Hydreigon to be paralyzed. And I'm just gonna try to poison this thing. But he's gonna switch into Hitmontop. And I'm gonna predict that and switch into Scizor. But that really wasn't a good idea. I don't know why I did that, because Hitmontop outspeeds, and even though I have Bullet Punch, she has Sucker Punch, so it really doesn't matter. I don't know why I did that. But instead of just sacking off Scizor for the mistake, I'm just gonna preserve it, because the battle timer is super low right now. It's like 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Yeah, probably more like 3 at this point. And the score is 5-4. And if timer does time out, I'd like to have that extra Pokemon. So anyway, right now the timer is like below 2 minutes, and I don't care about getting paralyzed anymore. I just want to try to wrap this game up. So I'm just gonna start setting up Calm Minds, and I don't even care. I need to finish this game up as fast as possible, because I really don't want to time out. I've never done that before. I mean, this is the lowest I've ever seen my timer go in any of my games. And yeah, so I get up 2, and I'm gonna heal back up. Luckily I haven't been paralyzed yet. And he's just gonna continually go for Seismic Toss, that's all he's got. And I'm gonna get a 3rd Calm Minds, and then I'm gonna heal up again. I know I can take in 2 more Seismic Tosses, but I want to heal up just in case I get paralyzed on the turn that I'm healing. So this way I'm ahead of the game. Anyway, after this, I'm just gonna go for the Scalds and try to sweep through his team. So yeah, I Scald the Miltank, finish it off, and down goes the Miltank. In comes Umbreon. Now he's gonna swagger me and get the Parafusion going on. Even with that, I'm not paralyzed, and I managed to break through this confusion and get off the Scald. And I do take out the Umbreon. And then now his chances of winning are pretty much gone. Because it's now 5-2. Even if he does manage to take down the Slowbro, I still have 4 other Pokemon. And the timer right now is, I think at this turn, it's at about 60 seconds, if I remember correctly. Anyway, now that it doesn't matter, I get paralyzed. So he's gonna fire off 2 Sucker Punches, but that's doing nothing, so it doesn't really matter. I am gonna get off the Scald and finish off Hitmontop. And then now he's gonna send in his last Pokemon, his Slowbro. And I am gonna get paralyzed again, now that it doesn't matter. He's just gonna Trick Room, because why not? He has nothing with his Slowbro that can take down my Slowbro. And I'm gonna nearly take down his Slowbro. And he's just gonna go for Flamethrower, because he's got nothing better. And I am gonna Scald, and with that, I have won the game. And I am the new champion of the Litheo region. And that is amazing, because when I joined this Litheo region, I wasn't even expecting to beat all the gym leaders. I just kind of was just gonna go in and see how far I could get. And I don't know, I'm just proud of this team that I was able to make my way all the way through the gyms and the Elite Four. The Elite Four especially, they gave me a lot of trouble. Especially with Vertilet. I should have lost Vertilet. The hacks, they've been saving me all over the place. Like in every Elite Four battle, there's one instance where the hacks saved me. Except in the first one, it was a misclick, but still. Anyway, with this battle, like I said before, I really wish I'd switched into Hydreigon earlier. I could have shortened this battle up a little bit, I think. And otherwise, it was just a stall. I couldn't really do anything. With the Swagger, I couldn't stay in and Calm Mind, and with the Swagger, the Foul Play would just keep doing more and more. So, yeah, I don't know. I thought I did the best I could, and I played it really safe, other than the Scizor Swagger thing. At that point, I was just frustrated, but either way, I was trying to play it safe, and well, you know what? It won me the game, and I'm really excited for Season 6. It's going to be starting up pretty soon. Oh, yeah, pretty soon from the point at which I upload this video. But anyway, I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time.